You want a splash? You got a splash. Joey Bosa, you are a Buffalo Bill in the biggest external signing that Brandon Beane has made so far in NFL free agency this year. Joey Bosa comes to Buffalo on a 1-year, $12.6 million contract with 12 of it guaranteed, and there are escalators and incentives that can get this deal up to $15.6 million. The Bills lose Von Miller. The Chargers let go of Joey Bosa, and he winds up in Buffalo after a lot of rumors about him landing in San Francisco to go play with his brother Nick. Joey Bosa, you are a Buffalo Bill. When the Bills make moves, we make moves. We make a video for you guys and have you guys covered all throughout free agency for your Buffalo Bills. We got the news. I was on live on another channel here at Chat Sports. I had to get in the studio to bring you guys this. Joey Bosa coming to Buffalo. If you're a diehard Bills fan, you're going to love the coverage we bring you here on the Bills Breakdown by Chat Sports. So go down below and hit that big red sub button. Totally free, 100%. We'll keep you tapped in on everything Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about this, man. Joey Bosa, 6'5", 280, a big body coming to replace Von Miller on the Bills' defensive line. And I'll be quite honest with you. Joey Bosa has not been the most healthy player over the last couple of years. Played 14 games in 2024, but only started 9 of those. Kind of fell out of the lineup there in Los Angeles. And then in the year prior, only plays 9 games. In the year before that, in 2022, only plays 5 games. So a guy with definite injury concerns at this point, but the production cannot be understated. In only 9 games in 2023, the guy puts up 6.5 sacks. And he's had grades near the top of all edges in the entire NFL over the past couple of seasons in the times that he has become available. In 2024, he had a run defense grade, one of the highest of his career, of 73.7. That ranks 19th out of all 211 eligible edge rushers in this league. And what do we know about Buffalo? They can't stop the run. That's been something that has been apparent on this defense for, probably a better part of half a decade now at this point. Since the Bills have been competing for AFC titles, like, the run defense has been atrocious. And you know what? Joey Bosa, he helps fix that issue, plugs that hole for Buffalo. Listen, has not been the overall best pass rusher in the NFL last year. In 14 games played, he had a 64.1% or 0.1 PFF grade as a pass rusher. That ranks 86th out of all 211 edges. Now, this cannot be understated that we're bringing in a former number 3 overall pick who, yes, has been in the league for a long time. He's going to be entering year 10 of his NFL career. But he still has that veteran presence. He can still bring a lot to the table here as an edge rusher. In Buffalo, probably going to line up as a starter alongside Greg Rousseau, who they just re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $80 million. And there aren't many available edges in this free agency class that I could see being a better mentor overall to Greg Rousseau. Also, Buffalo, not too far away from Columbus, Ohio, where Joey Bosa's alma mater is. What is your one-word reaction to Joey Bosa signing with the Buffalo Bills? I'm not going to lie. I'll give you my one-word reaction in a second, but let me know yours down in the comment section right now. One-word reaction to the Bills signing Joey Bosa. Get in the comment section right now. My one word, honestly, is shocked. Like, I am shocked at this deal. And not because it's too much money or anything like that financially. No, this is because I honestly think that Joey Bosa was going to go sign with the San Francisco 49ers and go team up with his brother Nick down there. The Bills go out there and get a major piece now. And they add him to a defensive line that no doubt needed to add another pass rusher out there. They already added another defensive lineman in Michael Hecht yesterday. And that's a very under-the-radar sneaky signing. We detailed it more earlier today on the Bills Breakdown. But now you add a legitimate defensive end that can slot in there as a starter. Put A.J. Epinesa back to a rotational guy. Let him develop even some more and have Joey Bosa take that right side of the defensive line. Listen, he had 5 sacks last year. Like, he is still a good player. And you're basically replacing Von Miller now with Joey Bosa. Maybe a guy who hasn't been as consistently healthy over the past couple seasons outside of Von tearing his ACL in late 2022. But let's be honest, like, this is a splash signing out of Brandon Beane. Not something that we exactly expected out of him coming into free agency with the Bills not having all that much cap space to work with. They've made some moves, though, to create some cap space, like extending Josh Allen, like extending all the young players like Rousseau, Shakir, and Bernard that they have so far. Still more moves to be made, but now they have gotten a solidified stud on the defensive line in Joey Bosa. One more time, make sure you are subscribed, because this is why you subscribe. When the Bills make moves, we make videos. And we're going to keep you up to date. This is a new channel here at Chat Sports. Not a lot of resources allocated to it just yet, but when you guys subscribe, when you guys show love to the channel, that helps us make more videos for you, covering everything around your Buffalo Bills. So if you're a diehard Bills fan, you're from up in the 716, let me know by subscribing to the channel. And type in me if you're a new subscriber down in the comments section. Let's recap, though, what Buffalo has done so far. Khalil Shakir coming here on a 4-year, $53 million extension. I think that's great money for Khalil Shakir, to be quite honest. If you're looking at a couple of deals that Buffalo has made so far, like Josh Palmer for 12, if you're getting Khalil Shakir for, what, 13? That's insane. And look at Darius Slayton signing with the New York Giants. Incredible value to lock up Shakir for the next 4 seasons. Terrell Bernard, you had to get that green dot back in the building. Who knows what the future of Matt Milano will hold for Buffalo. He comes back on a 4-year, $50 million extension with 25 guaranteed. Greg Rousseau, this is the investment that you've made on the defensive line here for the foreseeable future. You are putting your chips into the center of the table on Greg Rousseau taking that big next step and becoming the double-digit sack getter that Buffalo needs on their D-line right now. 4 years, $80 million guaranteed $80 million with 54 guaranteed. And then the big one, the big kahuna, Josh Allen. We didn't get to make a video on it because we had just put out a big-time video on the channel right before Josh ended up signing this massive deal. The most money guaranteed to a player in NFL history, 250 big ones. Also, Josh Palmer comes to help Buffalo in the weapons department. Because what did I say leading into free agency? Bills need to add more weapons, need to get Josh some more help. He can't do it all on his own. As well as he does that stuff, he cannot do it all on his own. Nobody can, and they need to get over that hump. Michael Hecht, on a 3-year, $21 million deal with the opportunities and incentives to get it up to $24 million, and a really under-the-radar signing. Like, the guy had 8 sacks last year. Get this guy in the rotation. And you know what? For a guy like Joey Bosa, who hasn't been the most available over the last couple of seasons, Michael Hecht can be in there to slot in whenever Buffalo needs it. Darrington Evans, we don't know the full details, but a rotational running back. Obviously, Buffalo still has the James Cook situation to figure out themselves. I don't think that has anything, this signing has any bearing on whether or not James Cook returns to Buffalo. But Darrington Evans, another body in the backfield. Ty Johnson returns. I didn't actually even see this. I was live on another channel here at Chat Sports. Didn't even see the Ty Johnson re-signing, but another third down back guy who can catch passes out of the backfield, has been serviceable and effective for Buffalo so far. I like the Ty Johnson signing, $2.5 million a year. Reggie Gilliam, the big fullback, big body, comes back on a 1-year, $2 million deal. And then Joey Bosa comes to Buffalo, 1 year, $12.6 million. $12 million guaranteed with the opportunities for it to get up to, oh boy, what do we got here? Oh, offers to Joey Bosa here via Mike Silver. Mike Silver, who is from The Athletic. 49ers gave less than $10 million, and the Dolphins gave less than $8 million. Oof. So now we got to think back about this deal. Buffalo went and overpaid for Joey Bosa. I think they had to. This is a big name player and somebody who I think is going to be very effective for Buffalo on the defensive line. A couple more notes about Bosa here. He was on a 5-year, $130 million contract extension with the Chargers that he signed in 2020. They ended up releasing him, going into the last year of that deal. He's only played in 28 games over the past 3 seasons. That is concerning, but he was a Pro Bowler, for whatever that means. He was a Pro Bowler in 2024. He was an alternate. But he had a big-time game in the postseason for LA. Like, they matched up with the Houston Texans in the wild card round. And Joey Bosa had a team-high 6 pressures and a sack on C.J. Stroud. I'm not saying that the Texans' offensive line was something to gawk over. But he had 6 pressures, 1 sack. I'll take that in a big-time game from Joey Bosa. If I know that he's going to play his best when the lights are the brightest, then this is a fantastic season, a fantastic signing for Buffalo right here. I'm fired up about this deal. Grade the signing for me down in the comment section. I'll give you my grade in just a moment, but get down in the comments A, B, C, D, or F on this Joey Bosa signing. 1 year, $12.6 million with the opportunity to get to $15.6. I'd assume that's all health related. My grade is an A-. Knowing that you overspent by a pretty good margin than the other competitors out there, San Francisco and Miami, I give it an A- because I think Buffalo needed to add a high-profile name to their defensive line before free agency was all dried up and they had no more options to go with. Make sure you are subscribed one more time to the Bills Breakdown by Chat Sports, youtube.com/Bills News. We're bringing you Buffalo Bills coverage, all free agency, all offseason, and into the 2025 NFL season. So if you're a diehard Bills fan and you love the red and blue, go down below, hit that big sub button. See you guys in the next one. And as always, go Bills.